So we will right away go to the how the practice of CMT. Master Guide Jimmy, he is
Thank you, Pastor Ron. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, let me introduce you very quick. Jimmy, Master Guide Jimmy, has been a blessing to the youth ministries both in AIUC and SSD. He is the Pathfinder coordinator for the Southern Asia Pacific Division, a volunteer, and also like Master Guide Arn. Yeah.
Thank you, Pastor Ron. Once again, good evening to all of the youth directors and all of the Master Guide around the SSD. And for Pastor Ron, thank you so much for this good chance for me to speaking in front of the very, very important people like you, because all of you will bring all the pathfinders to the foot of Christ. So I think that this is a very, very important people. So right now, I would like to share to you about how we do this certification, because of I'm so glad that now we have a CMT, because of last time when I was elected as a Pathfinder Director in 1991, I don't know how to do the club and how to run the club, because of there is no training like CMT. So right now, if you are able to join now and run this certification, this is a really, really a good framework system for us to train our staff in the club. So let me share my PowerPoint. So my title of my presentation tonight is the practice of club ministry training. So this is taken from the club ministry training manual, and thank you, Pastor Nestor, for writing this CMT. And nice to meet you again, Pastor Nestor. Last time I take the class in Lake Union for the AYMT class, and Pastor Nestor is one of the speaker there, and I already met him in the Forever Faithful Camper in Ascos, 2014, when NAD launched the AYMT, and then the last Campore chosen. Yeah, Pastor Nestor also is handling the international guests, I think that. So the reference for my presentation right now is the workshop resources for presenters, and Pastor Nestor is the writer, and then the Master Guide curriculum also. Pastor Nestor is the writer, and the Advantage Youth Ministry Training, Pathfinder Staff Training Program Description from the NAD. And then this is the CMT development team, and Pastor Nestor Osman is the project. And then maybe you ask, what is CMT? What is CMT? I think that CMT, this is the important thing that we must know, that club ministry training is the curriculum framework that provides in-depth training for club staff in specific roles. So if you are elected as a director, so this is the time for you to take the certification of a director. But before that, like Pastor Nestor said, that we must finish the basic staff training. And then this is the new framework, because of role-specific certification, 1 year time frame, and then require field work, and then 5 until 8 seminars, and then there's a portfolio completion, mentoring, and conference level creation. So this is the new framework. The basic format is like college or university. We complete a basic degree, and then we choose a specialty, the certification, and then we attend classes, and we do the field work, and then have it grade complete or complete. So if we already complete all the requirements, so we will be assigned as complete. And then this is the club ministry training. The certification are designed to be complete in 1 year. And this is like Pastor Nestor already said about the certification, how to attending the workshop, and working with mentor. And then the club ministry training is based on the Adventist Youth Ministry Training, ANT certification, developed by the NAD. And my friend Master Guides, this is the academic framework. And there are departments of study that relate to common area of ministry like leadership, finance, religion, psychology, and there are ministry program specific departments of study like Adventure, Pathfinder, and Master Guide. So this is the club ministry training, the Pathfinder basic stuff. The GC already provide this certification, 5 certification from the Pathfinder basic staff until the Pathfinder club director. So club ministry training also for division that would like to recognize leaders that receive this certification, a pin with the achieved certification could be included in the official SAS. So club ministry training, CMT certification are replacing the PLA and APLA, and then receiving CMT like Pastor Nestor already explained. And then the CMT certification are connected to the club role. So if you are elected as a counselor or instructor, so you can take the certification. So this is a really advantage for us because of we can run the club well, because of we are training well, because of we can take this certification. Maybe when you see in the manual that there is a seminar organization like certifications. Seminars are organized in a similar fashion to college, university department, and courses. Each ministry is assigned a departmental name and code as our cross-ministry subject. Like this one, the seminar ID, including its departmental code, like PFAD001. So the PFAD001 is coming from the Pathfinder Club Administration and Programming, and also there is a time there. And there is also a seminar ID, and each seminar is assigned to a 3-digit number. And CMT uses 3 different variations of the system to fit the established dynamics of different ministry. So like this one, the first digit indicates the skill level of outline below, and the second and the third digit simply indicate the course number. Systematic logic is used in assigning the numbers. So we work also with the mentors. Yeah, most people learn best through hands-on learning experience. Classroom training is essential to initial introduction of the certification, but the supervised field experience is where certifications become real. So in CMT, we have a field work. So not like in a PLA and APLA, we just take seminar, and then take reading seminar, but in CMT, we have a field work. So we work with our mentor. So it is recommended that the participant recruit a single experienced, knowledgeable Pathfinder leader to act as a mentor. This mentor will guide and oversee the completion of the out-of-class certification requirements. So the mentor is not there to complete the requirements, but the mentor will help us to give constructive instruction or practical application how to do this in the club. And many of the fieldwork requirements include observation of an experienced leader asking that individual to be your official mentor. It's another aspect to the relationship. So it is hoped that the participant will continue their relationship with their mentor beyond the completion of the requirements, so that when life situations present themselves, the mentor will be a positive resource for a resolution and counsel. So the local conference could compile a list of eligible, willing Pathfinder leaders and make this list available to participants. Mentors should be invested master guides, but do not have to have completed all levels of infrastructure achievement. So now we move to the portfolio. Portfolio certification requires a portfolio documenting the journey, process, lesson learned, and completion of the requirement. So the portfolio should include a completed certification check sheet and evidence confirming requirement completion. This evidence can come in the form of sign card class or sign-in sheets, class handouts, or a photograph of participants leading or involvement, or proof of applicable research and projects completed as required fieldwork. The purpose of the portfolio is not only to show completion of all the certification requirements, but also to be an authoritative referral source when faced with similar issues in the futures. Like this, when take club ministry in the basic staff training, we will take notes from the seminars, and then we will write down here our idea for my club. So this is, it works. We did in the AIUC when we make a workshop. After workshop, we will check it again if the notes from seminar is the participant did the notes from the seminars or the ideas from my club. Like this is the example. This is the example, and then this is yes, this is the example of portfolios. So the physical portfolio can be a 3-ring binder like this, 3-ring binder, or folder in which all materials are kept. However, a fully digital data collection is also acceptable. So not only the physical, but the digital also we can receive. And then the content is what counts, not the form of that content. It should be organized, well organized, and easy to check over. Because of if we use a ring binder like this, we can open like this, open, and then we can close again. So we can take the documents and put the documents, all the documents in the portfolio. So this is a sample of portfolio, 3-ring binder, or in some other countries only have 2-ring binders. So this is the example of portfolio review. So the purpose of the review is to confirm the completion of the requirements. So we 2 weeks ago we make the basic staff training in one of our conference, and then we make a camping there, and after the workshop we make a portfolio review. So the purpose of the review is to confirm completion of the requirements. So portfolio are reviewed to determine if they are complete or incomplete. Just as simple, like Pastor Nestor said, just as simple. And then a portfolio review also, incomplete portfolio will be returned to the participant with a written explanation of what needs to be added, sometimes need corrected or completed. So whether complete or incomplete should be returned to the participant in a timely manner. And review of completed portfolio will be done by invested master guide appointed by the conference youth director or their disame. So recognition of completion. Everyone likes to have their effort recognized. Youth leaders who put in alto hours of praying, playing, counseling, and training are not exception. So this is like Pastor Nestor already give the presentation about the pin. Upon completion of the required workshop, the participant is eligible to receive an enamel pin like this from basics staff training until the director certification. So this is the sample of a certificate. Upon completion of the required workshop, the participant is eligible to receive a certificate of completion like this one. And then this is the example of the certificate. And this is the CMT Pathfinder Club pin. And in AIC, we put the basic staff training pin in the left pocket. So only 2 pins we put in the left pocket, and the other one, if you already finished the other certification, you can put in the sash. So and in this weekend, we will open the certification like Adventurer Club Basics Staff Training, and then the Adventurer Club Director certification. There are 5 certification in Adventurer, and in Pathfinder also we have a certification we will open together. So the class is running together, and there is also a Pathfinder Staff Leadership Certification and Ambassador Module, 10-hour seminar for senior youth leaders, Voice of Youth Certification, and PCM. If you want to join with us, you can register and then join with us in EIUC for this weekend. So this is like Pastor Nestor already explained to all of us about the Pathfinder Basic Staff Training Certification, the prerequisites, and then this is like this. So you will not confuse when you see the PFAD001, because of this is coming from Pathfinder administration. So there's a Pathfinder Club Ministry. So this is the different with the Pathfinder Basic Staff Training course, because the GC added like the maybe 100. This is the new and the outreach, and then the other workshops. And this is the example of our basic staff training. And then this is the example when the COVID coming, we make the basic staff training online. And this is some us. So this is the Pathfinder Club Counselor, the prerequisite, required field work, and then this is the workshop, the seminar of the Pathfinder Club Counselor. Almost of the workshop is 5 until 8 seminar. And this is the Pathfinder Club instructor. Pathfinder Club instructor require field work. So if the basic staff training, when we finish, we can give the certificate, but the other certification, we must finish in 1 year. So there is a required field work. And then this Pathfinder Club instructor, and this one is Pathfinder Club secretary and treasurer, and this one is for the Pathfinder Club director. I still have 3 minutes. So this one, how CMT Pathfinder Writer works in AIUC. So this is the what we did in AIUC Pathfinder Director Certification for the seminar and in time. And we have a commission and post seminar director fieldwork, and then there's a portfolio review for complete or incomplete, and award certification and completion and fee. So this is the post seminar director fieldwork from approved commission until the commission. And this is the commissioning. Pastor Ron said that don't ring the bell. Maybe Pastor Ron can give this good motivation to all of us. And this is the commissioning before our director come back to the club to do the field work. So this is the example of field work, but the digital like this. Yeah. This is the example, because of you can make as fancy as you want. You want to make a digital or the physical, you can do like this. So my time is up now. If you have a question, I will answer. Thank you very much.
Okay, Master Guide Jimmy, thank you very much. Now let me give you the certificate now to Master Guide Jimmy. Master Guide Jimmy. So the Southern Asia Pacific Division Adventist Youth Ministries proudly presents the certificate of appreciation to Master Guide Jimi Pinangkaan for sharing his precious time and expertise to orient the youth directors and master guides of the Southern Asia Pacific Division on club ministries training and master guide curriculum, given this 23rd of February 2022 during the CM presentation and launching. Signed by Master Guide Ron Bago and Master Guide Arn Galbo. So please accept this humble certificate for you, Master Guide Jimmy, for your hard labor for the Master Guide Pathfinder Ministry of the Southern Asia Pacific Division, also in of APS.